with Mr. Tyrese, where he's saying that we have company. Well, he's saying, hold on, wait, pause. Michael, get the dog.
Hold on.
What is going on, everybody? It is your favorite candy lady, Miss I got the bad girl gone good. Out of retirement, that's right. Miss Letitia is back, and it is the end of the year. I mean, it is really December the 31st, 2017.
Yes.
That means we're about to go into a new year.
Yes. And everything bad stays back here.
Stays in the year.
Yeah.
And the good things we can take with us. No? I got married. I'm taking that with me into the next year.
Some people though can stay in 2017.
Oh, we're going to leave a few people in 2017.
See, that's a...
Yeah.
And we're going to get into that today.
Right. So we're going to do a review of all things that trend, all things that happen in the world, in our personal lives, or anything 2017, and just have a last end of the year chit chat with you guys. So
yes.
Hope you guys got your tea. We have ours. Well, Miss Letitia has hot chocolate.
Y'all know I had to have something white.
And I have me some tea because I'm going to be spilling.
Well, hold on. All right, so let's talk about this real quick, okay? Because y'all know she bougie, okay? So, she has, you know, she's a good in the kitchen, okay? She really is. But for this, she wanted to be bougie, and we have cucumber sandwiches here on rye, okay? On rye, okay? But y'all know me. I'm hood. I wanted hot dogs and conies. She told me I could not have hot dogs putting them in my mouth. I thought, hey, we would get viewers if I was putting hot dogs in my mouth.
Yeah,
but since she wouldn't let me have hot dogs, I had to do something else that's kind of, you know, old school and kind of classic. So hold on, I got, yeah.
What am I doing with these things?
I got the apple heads. I got the grape heads. Oh, y'all remember them Red Hots?
Yes, okay.
Got those. The blow pops. Guys.
That's just as bad as the
guys.
hot dogs.
I'm going to tell you something. Guys, taking this into 2018, okay? Blow pops. If you have a potential girl, get her a blow pop. How she eats it, you know the rest. So,
that's a tip.
That's a tip. That's a tip. I didn't charge you for that. I got plenty of blow pops, so that tells you a little bit about me.
Clearly.
I like it. Let's start with the tea.
Yes, let's do tea. So tea for 2017. What happened
Trump.
in 2017? Oh my gosh.
Let's get the worst out of it.
Yeah, let's start with the worst and
Let's
get
get
that
the worst
out of the way. So, President Donald Trump.
He makes...
got inaugurated in the 20th or something like that of the year, and he's been the president of the United States this year. And
he makes my coochie itch.
It was surprising when he won, first of all, and then
He did
the
not
fact
win.
that they went through. I mean, well, that they let him win, and then they went through with it, and they have been going through with it all year, and it has been scandal after scandal. He is like the most obnoxious president I have ever seen in my life. As far as, you know, for us, my life. And he says some of the dumbest stuff. Like, it's weird to me that he's the president. Right. It's weird to me that he says stuff like this and it's nothing. Like,
It's okay.
Yeah.
But if it was Obama,
Oh.
Obama had said, let's grab somebody by the coochie,
Mm-hmm.
which that's not what he said. He actually said the more vulgar.
Right. The cat.
Yeah. So, but if Obama had said that, y'all would have wanted his head on a silver platter.
Right.
If Obama was accused of, by I think 15 to 19 different women of sexual harassment, assault, y'all would have wanted his head on a platter.
Right. Trading secrets with Russia.
Trading secret. Oh my God, his staff changes. He has changed his staff and fired and put out and more people than I had sex with football players in my junior year.
So
I'm just
you
saying.
had sex with a lot of people your junior year?
Oh, girl, I was a hoe. Hoe.
T.
I left that in 2000. I left that in 19. Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah. But but
that's been the president, and it's amazing that he lasted this long. I mean, I definitely didn't think he would last this long. I don't even think Trump thought he would win. And just watching this disaster happen clearly shows that he was not prepared. He didn't think he would win, and he's just doing what he want to do, and they just letting him. Honestly, it's crazy.
His supporters. Let's keep it real. His supporters. He was able to tap in to the undercurrent of racism that we all know exists, but they want to say it doesn't. He tapped into that, and that undercurrent of racism got him elected. And the Electoral College, mind you, Hillary Clinton, congratulations for winning the actual election. You won over 1 million votes over him. You won the popular vote. Thus, if we did not have the Electoral College, she would be our president right now.
That's why people don't believe in voting.
Right.
It's sad because they encourage you to vote. You hear, go vote, go vote, go vote, go vote. So then you go and you vote, and then the Electoral College can choose not to go with the public.
Right.
They can choose to say, oh yeah, Ohio, I see most people in Ohio did want Hillary, but I'm going to just do Donald Trump. And that's not fair. What the hell is the purpose of us voting if our votes don't really count?
And it did not count. So, yes. So, we're going to leave Cheeto Face
in 2017. That's not my president. He was not ever and won't ever be, okay?
No.
Who else should we leave in 2017? Let's leave Tyrese in 2017. Guys.
Hold on. Now, this is where we're going to differ at.
Okay. We're going to differ at. We did say that. So, if you guys don't know, 2017 has been a very, very emotional year for Mr. Tyrese. Now, for a while now, him and his ex-wife have been battling custody for their daughter. And this year, it got out that she had some type of restraining order against him. He hadn't seen his daughter in a couple of months because he was allegedly abusing his daughter, hitting her. I don't know if it was discipline, spanking her, or whatever, but it was saying that he was hitting her. So he had this restriction. He couldn't see his daughter. It had been 2 months that he couldn't see his daughter. So Tyrese goes against some of these restrictions they have, like you can't see her, you can't get messages to her. So he was going against that. He was having a blank deliver a message like, I love, what's her name? Shayla. I might be saying her name wrong. But he was, trying to get the little girl's attention, but he was going against what the law restrictions was. You know what I'm saying? Things. He did this video where he was very belligerent, either drunk or high or heavily medicated. That's what we're saying.
He was crying.
He was out of character. So he was talking about how he missed his baby. He goes on a rant about how he's mad at The Rock because The Rock took a deal doing it off, a spinoff for himself of the Fast and the Furious. And he was mad that The Rock didn't consider him because, he need money. He got this legal stuff and, you know what I mean? We all are part of Fast and Furious, and the fact that you took this deal without consulting us is messed up, and you on steroids, and you do this, and you do that. And then he was talking about his daughter, and how he ain't seen his daughter in 2 months. He paid $15,000 in child support. What more do you want from me? I just want my baby. I just want my baby.
You're not going to play my baby.
It was just crazy. Okay, so initially, when I first saw it, I was like, dang, you know what I'm saying? I get it. He missed his daughter, you know what I'm saying? And it seemed like he was disturbed, like something was going on with him. He was talking about how he was broke, he ain't had no money. He was talking about how, girl, his ex-wife was jealous. Like, I got a wife. I can't help it. You ain't move on and you ain't get nobody else, and I did. Like, kind of like taunting her a little bit. And to me, if it's really about your child, don't mention that. If you really just want to see your child and you really are about, I just want to get time with my daughter, and you're trying to do it the legal way, why get on social media and broadcast? Look, now she want to watch it. Why get on social media and broadcast that you moved on, you got a wife, you doing good, and your ex ain't? See? I just want my baby. I just want my baby.
But he said he hadn't seen her in 2 months.
But right before his video, he posted another video talking about how life is good, he happy, You know what I mean? And his ex-wife is just bitter and mad, and he can't help it that he moved on and she didn't move on. Why would you post that?
Okay, but because let's talk about that though. How many women use their children as pawns?
That's very true. A lot of women do.
And men are out here really actually trying to be fathers. And we're not allowing them because they don't want to be with us.
That's very true. But what you don't do is you don't taunt somebody that has power over you. That's already, like, if it's not true.
He ain't taunting, he crying.
That's then. Before they put that thing on him, I think the reason, and I'm not sure, this is just me and my thoughts of looking at all this unfold. I feel like when he did the video, like, I'm happy, I'm married, she mad because she ain't happy and she ain't got nobody. He posted that. That's when he got the lockdown, you can't see your daughter no more. See, judges and lawyers watch that stuff. That's evidence. Don't be an ass on social media because it can turn around and bite you in the ass. Don't do that.
That is true.
So he's a grown man. And it doesn't matter that you got a new wife and you happy. Why are you using that as an explanation to get back to her?
Oh, let the man see his daughter.
I mean, alright, he then did another video where he said that Will and Jada Smith are going to give him $5 million to help him out and help him with his legal fees and get back on his feet. And Will and Jada was like, whoa, we ain't say we was giving you nothing, bro. What you talking about? Like, okay, that's another thing that unfolded. So then it goes further down the line, and he actually is able to see his daughter. The judge grants him, time to see visitation, all that kind of stuff to see his daughter. I think they might end up having joint custody, I'm not sure. But he can see his daughter. So then it said something like, he got granted the right to see his daughter, and then the first 2 visits that were set up, he didn't show up to. So you telling me you did all this shit? I just want to be.
Tyrese.
What more do you want from me?
Call me Tyrese.
And you won't even show up to see your baby. See, that's the funny part, because I know women that go through this custody situation with people where you say you want your child, right? So you have to go through courts, and it's sad when you gotta go through courts. You gotta have them all up in your business, but they have arranged visitation where you meet at a certain location for drop off and pick up or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then the parent that says they want visitation don't show their ass up.
All right, so are we leaving Tyrese in 2017?
I'm leaving his ass in 2017.
Tyrese, because it was about your child, I believe in forgiveness. So get to them visits. Do what you're supposed to. I'm gonna take him over to 2018 with me. I'm not gonna give up on you.
Don't bring him over to me.
I'm not gonna give up on you. I'm not gonna give up on you. I think you could. He's talented. He's very talented. If you actually watch some of his earlier stuff, he's very motivational in his
He
speaking.
could be, but see, he's also arrogant, and that's the issue with Tyrese. Like, Tyrese done posted videos about black women hair, and he don't like certain things. Like, he's stupid, and he's done stuff that already gave us that whole little really do. And this was just the icing on the cake that made us like, bro, we're done. Because even after all
what
this,
did he say about black women's hair?
nappy.
Oh, you said that. You stay in 2017. If you said that, if you did not say that, I can leave Empire here. I'm tired.
You don't leave Empire?
Yeah, it's getting kind of. Lucius is one-legged. I'm tired of hearing about Anita. Now, mind you, I liked Felicia Rashad.
Yeah, she caused a lot of drama.
Oh, I like her.
Okay, so y'all know that Miss Felicia Rashad, aka Claire Huxtable, is my all-time she-wrote, like all-time.
I love
Grace,
her.
Class, beauty, intelligence. Mm-hmm. Like, this lady embodies what I felt like a woman should be growing up. So she's always been my she-wrote. It's always been like a role model to me. And it was hard watching her on Empire this year because she was like a villain. Cause and stuff, but she was still classy and graceful, beautiful, elegant, intelligent, being a villain, and I still love her. I rock with her. So
I like her. She added a twist to it, and I hope they keep her character because I kind of got tired of Jesse Smollett, however you say his name. I kind of got tired of the drugs, the homosexuality,
Right.
It kind of was like each season was kind of like the same, starting to become the same. So Felicia Rashad brought something different.
I mean, she caused drama in all their lives,
and they need to bring her and keep her. And I like how they gave Precious.
Gabby, sit back.
Yeah,
she's forever Precious.
They gave Precious, a nice little show.
Involvement.
Yeah, so, but I want to think I'm going to leave Empire in 2017. I'm tired of it.
I'm gonna probably keep Empire. We don't have a lot of shows, so to have a show where most of the cast members look like me,
I'm going to leave Empire, but I'm going to take Power.
which is good, but Power has tons of characters that don't look like me. Empire, majority of that cast looks like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish we had sitcoms.
Girl, you do not look like Precious.
Well, no, I'm just saying African American skin color, melanin. I like seeing all that melanin on TV.
Okay.
And talent and music. Like it's such a it's a great concept. Some things can be overkill with Empire. Like I didn't watch the last 3 episodes of Empire until winter break. Like I finally binged on it. Because I was over it. I was over but it's gonna get good though. Like from the last thing or whatever, Tay Diggs, he killed. Well, he's dead. He might be dead. Jamal might have killed him. Andre in the hospital because he done overdosed on some drugs. He might not function right. Who else? Felicia Rashad, her character, she's might be going to prison for the stuff she caused. And then Lucius got kidnapped by the crazy ass nurse. So it looks like it's gonna be good. I can't let it go. Well, what I've been trying to let go was Scandal, but Scandal on his last leg. This is the final, so I'm gonna ride it out. I'm happy it's about to be over though.
I'm glad Having to Have Nots will be back next month.
I don't watch it. I watched the first couple seasons. It was too much like a soap opera, and I don't like soap operas.
My life is a soap opera, so
initially I didn't like the way it was shot. It looked like Dynasty, like that old 70s soap opera. And everybody liked it. I did not. I was like, look, I like technology. I like the newness. I don't like it. But I did sit and binge watch the first season, and it was good. But you know what? I really want some happy stuff to watch in 2018, y'all. I feel like with television, everything is so much drama. It's either drama or ratchet.
That's because that's life.
I know, but I would like to have a happy place.
Okay, well,
sometimes I want to go.
I would like to see blacks in a positive, almost like the Huxtables, where the parents are working, the kids are going to school, and the everyday, day to day. I would love to see a show about a single mother, and what she deals with every day.
I guess it's hard because people aren't going to watch it. Or
Who?
They're not going to. I mean, you would watch it.
Oh.
But there was, so back, in the 90s when I was growing up, we had plenty of shows like that. We had the Cosbys. We had Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I wasn't grown up yet. We had Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. We had Family Matters. And we had Moesha. And we had Sister.
Yeah.
And Smart Guy.
And now there's nothing like that.
Right. There's Blackish. And that's it. Carmichael's went off air. And there's Blackish. So now, Freeform, I'm telling y'all about 2018, because it's like on Wednesday, on the 3rd, Freeforms is airing a spinoff of Blackish. It's called Grownish, and it's their daughter. She went off to college. So watch that. Might be a positive show, Watch it. But there was, on BET, they had this show called, with Theo, with Malcolm Jamal Warner. He was like with Tracy Ellis Ross, and they were married, and they had like a blended family. Cute little positive show. Very cute little positive modern day Huxtable show. It didn't last. People wasn't watching it. And I watched it because I don't talk something and don't support it.
I like Girlfriends.
I like Girlfriends. Girlfriends, it kind of fell off towards the end.
Yeah.
So they got rid of Tony Childs and just kind of was like, womp.
And these groups. Let's talk about these groups on Facebook.
Girl.
Sis, is this your hoe? Sis, is this your man? And then y'all get in there, you put your man's picture, and then when you find out, then you want to get mad at the chicks.
Okay, so let's talk about it. So I'm in one of the groups.
No.
But I don't post my man in there.
Why are you in there? You're married.
Because I'm watching.
Because you nosy.
Because I'm a media person. If sometimes stuff go down in these groups, and I be like, what is going on? So I can't talk about it on Chick Chat. I can't talk about it because I'm like, what? I don't know. So I want to be last to know. So I'm in there. I got added, and I'm in there. So I don't start a mess. I ain't post nobody's man. I ain't mess nobody's man. Please don't mess with mine, and we good. But I feel like in these groups, people are bullying wives. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I understand. It's not in the one that I'm in. Wives aren't posting pictures like, "Hey, this is my husband. Anybody messing with him?" That's not what's happening. Side chicks are posting pictures, and they're like, "Hey, this man married with a baby on the way. Somebody tag his wife and let her know he a hoe." Like, that's what they're doing. And his wife, tag his wife, let her know. So then, a couple of wives get in there and they see it and they get attacked or whatever. And then women are coming at them kind of crazy. Like, you just mad because you can't control your man. It ain't my fault that your man, doing this or whatever. You stupid to stay with your man. You this, you that. And as a new wife, it's kind of like, I'm trying not to jump the gun watching this or whatever, but it makes me angry because people don't understand the sanctity of marriage. Like, first of all, just because the husband cheats, you can't say, "Oh, you should leave him because he's cheating on you." You don't know what they're going through. This is their marriage. This is their situation. It's easier to leave a boyfriend than somebody that you have built something with. It's harder to just let all that go, like, just like that.
Yeah.
You can't just drop them and let them go. And they're calling these women weak because they're staying with him or whatever, or because the women aren't responding. Like, if someone were to post a picture of my husband and say, "Yeah, your husband this," I'm not going to jump on and start, like finger thugging and going crazy, posting on Facebook. I'm going to go upstairs to my husband and I'm going to have a conversation with him. I'm not about to put my stuff out there on social media and be a fool to make you happy, because all they want to do, honestly, is make their wife hurt.
Well,
the way they coming at them is to make you hurt.
Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go to your Facebook. Most of y'all stupid. Y'all don't turn y'all locations off. So I'm going to find out where you at. Because you post that, you make your selfies. I'm at code 51. And I'm going to pop up code 51 and see, I know what you look like. You really don't know what I look like. And as soon as you come out that building, I'm going to crack you right in your jaw. And then I'm gonna hand you his stuff. So, but I'm not giving my husband up. Like, my husband cheated. Like, he cheated, and I stayed. And it's a really weird. Cause we always say, "I'm not gonna stay.
Right.
I'm gonna leave." My husband, my man cheated. I'm gonna leave. But then when you're in the position, like he cheated, and I could have left. I wanted to leave, but then I looked at my children, and then I'm like, he cheated, and what's gonna say if I get to the next guy?
That he's not gonna do the same.
He's not gonna do the same thing. Right. And I got 12 years invested. I got 401ks invested. I have a life invested in this man. Does the good outweigh the bad in this? So you have to really, and I tell everybody, if your man cheats on you, I'm not condoning it in no kind of way. Beat his ass, beat her ass. I done knocked out windows. I'm not scared to go to the Justice Center, but pray. Try to work it out if you can. Some people, it ain't for them. But I'm going to leave the cheating and the okayness of cheating. Like, it has become a fad.
It has. I mean, honestly, I feel
Side
like
chicks.
the song, the weekend song. Like, it's like it's cool to be a mistress. Like, that's cool.
Yeah, a side
chick. And then so I wanted Mocha for this conversation with us three to talk about.
Is she a side chick?
But no, which we were revisiting.
Are you a side chick, Mocha?
No, but she's been cheated on, and she has been a side chick before. So I wanted to talk about this with all three of us, because I feel like when I'm talking about infidelity and cheating,
Love you, Mocha.
Cheating is all the way around, but I feel like it's different when you're married. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't no different. Cheating is cheating.
No, cheating is cheating, but I feel like it's different to say up and leave him when you're married.
When you're married, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, marriage is a whole different commitment. I don't think women get that either. If it's your boyfriend and your boyfriend cheats on you, I've been cheated on by my boyfriend. It hurts. It doesn't hurt any less, but it's different. I can leave him. I can sit and I can keep being with him, but I really don't have any ownership to him. You know what I'm saying? He's showing me over and over again with cheating. Now, I choose to stay, that's on me, but I'm not about to sit here and make it seem like I got papers on this man. I have some type of legal contract with this man. I have some type of spiritual contract with this man. I don't. He's my boyfriend. We're dating. And dating is supposed to be, you date to see who you want to be. You ain't supposed to be nobody's boyfriend for 25 years. You're not. And the fact that women accept that, that's on them. But I'm talking about husbands cheating on their wives, and then women liking to approach the wife and say, yeah, your husband cheating, sis. Your husband cheating on you. And then what's up with calling me sis? Why you calling me sis though? Like sis is supposed to be a term of endearment. You know what I mean? Like a sisterhood. So to be like, hey sis, your man cheating on you. It's kind of like, it makes me want to slap you because it's like you're being sarcastic. And I don't like that. So for me, I kind of want to leave the sis, is this your man stuff in 2017. Because it's really like.
Yeah, I agree. That, we're going to leave sis, is this your man. We're going to leave the side chicks. We're gonna leave the
we can't leave them. They coming back. They gonna come. They everywhere. Side chicks, they coming in 2018.
I want to leave y'all. I want better for y'all.
Right.
I want y'all to achieve this wife life.
Wife life.
And this ain't no $25.99. That's another thing we talk about. That $25.99 case jewelry.
Okay, let's.
But hold on. But let's get that. Like, strive to be a wife. Like. Being a side chick, and we've all been one. Or I've been one. You know, we all been one. Mocha's been one. You know, I love you. Oh, I wish he was here. But you know, when you've been a side chick, you know, you get tired of jumping in one bed and out the, you know.
Okay, so you say you've been a side chick, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever been a side chick to a married man? Because I feel like it's the difference. When you mess with
I would tell you something. I would never mess with a married man. I did I was a hoe. Yeah. But I was a hoe with standards. Okay. That's the thing. Be a hoe. But be a hoe with standards. Golly, y'all done messed up the game. Y'all just do anything. You suck and fuck anybody, and you just can't do that.
You can't do that. You gotta be a hoe with standards.
Yeah, be a hoe with standards.
Have some standards to your hoeness. Okay.
I don't mess with married men because that's a whole different disrespect.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like this. A girlfriend, and I don't do that no more. I was young back then. We're talking about back then. But I think back then I felt like she's not his wife.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's true.
All this game. You know, because y'all grown. Who calls girlfriend and boyfriends and you're 26 and 27? Girlfriend and boyfriend to me was 16 and 17.
Yeah, I agree.
And so and y'all been together for 4 or 5 years now, and he still ain't wiped you. So that's kind of telling me.
Now, see, I agree with that. I don't think it's right. I feel like it's still not right, but I agree with that concept because I don't like. Okay, what I was cheated on as a girlfriend. That I knew about, definitely was younger, was very upset, was very hurt. When I got into my last relationship that I'm married now, I wasn't his girlfriend. We never was boyfriend and girlfriend. I felt like I was too old for that, number one. So we were dating, you know what I'm saying? And that dating had an expiration date. I'm not going to be dating you for 20 years. Like, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to be dating you for 10 years. You need, after a certain amount of time, you know what you want to do. Either we move into a level or we're not. You know, we're going to go our separate ways. So, with me dating him, I didn't feel like I had ownership to him. I expected him to be faithful. We were monogamous. I expected him to commit in what we had, but I didn't know. And I wasn't like, oh, I own him and he bitches messing with him. And, you know, like I knew it. And if I ever caught him doing some stuff, I was just going to bounce. I'm not about to sit here and act crazy over a boyfriend. I'm too old for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to do that over a boyfriend. So I feel like women, they kind of get too entitled with this boyfriend role. When a boyfriend is just that, he's a boy, he's your friend. You guys are just friends. It's not your husband, you're friends.
So we're going to leave that stuff in 2017.
Yeah, I left boyfriends in 2017, and it's all about wife life in 2018, baby. Grapefruiting is definitely something that should go in 2018.
Yeah, that is something that if you don't add spice to your relationship, add it in 2018.
Right.
Because if you're telling your man, no, I won't do that, I won't drink it, I won't lick it, I won't do this. And if you're the man and you're saying, I won't lick it, I won't touch it, I won't do this to it, that opens up the door for somebody who will. So, take freakiness into 2018.
Yes.
Yes.
What you won't do, someone else will.
Yes.
Take that whole statement
That whole
into 2018.
whole.
So don't nobody picking you up saying sisters is your man. Because that sister's doing that, okay? The stuff that you said you won't do. So, okay, we lost a few people in 2017. And I guess the ones that stuck out to me the most was like Charlie Murphy, Dick Gregory, Russell Huxtable. I don't know his real name, but Papa Huxtable on the Cosby Show. Y'all know I'm a Cosby kid. He passed away. Della Reese passed away. Is it Chuck Berry? That's what's that? Yeah, he passed. Yeah.
We had a lot of people who died. So big ups to you all. But let's talk about, and this is kind of emotional, so this is gonna be the touching part, you know. But when Julie got married, her friend from Texas came up. Deanna, and Red.
Yes, Lady Red.
And I remember looking over, and I just seen a crowd of people around this big girl, light skinned girl with all this hair. And when I tell you, she was in the middle of it, and she was just tearing it up, dancing, and she had just a smile that lit up the room. And I want to say maybe a week or two.
After the wedding?
2 weeks after the wedding, we lost her.
Yeah.
So why don't we take a moment, and then you just lost your cousin, who was also at the wedding.
Yeah.
So why don't we take a moment, and why don't you tell us how you feel about those two personal losses that you experienced in 2017?
Definitely very emotional towards the end of 2017 for me. October, I got married. Wonderful day, great day. I got to spend it with my family and my friends, and got to marry the man of my dreams.
We'll talk more about the wedding in a minute.
Right, and I'm grateful that I was able to spend time with, you know, my friend, my sis Deanna, and my cousin who was there, Sterling as well. But Lady Red, for guys that's been down with High Candy TV from the beginning, y'all know Lady Red was in the beginning with us. The light-skinned chick, Lady Red, that was always doing the style. That was Lady Red. And I met her in high school. She was older than me, and she kind of, you know, like swooped me up under her wings or whatever as her little sister. And this had been my big sister since I was 14 years old. And she was the type of person that, even though we weren't blood sisters, that was my sister. Like everywhere we went, oh, this is my sis. She went to college and, you know, in Nashville, and she would come like, what's up, sis? She would pop up, you know, at school and see me, check on me, hey, sis. And then once, you know, I got 18, she took me to my first club. We traveled together, you know, like, and then when I started Eye Candy, she was right there in the trenches grinding with me. And when you would ask her why was she doing it, she was like, I'm just trying to support my sis dream. Like, she was my sister from 14 until she left. And I just love her to pieces. She makes it, losing her hurt so bad. Like, it was shocking. I wasn't expecting it. I didn't think it was real. It was really emotional because I just got married, so I'm supposed to be on bliss or whatever, and I just kind of broke. And all my friends had to come, and Eye Candy crew had to come, and they had to get me together. But I still don't understand why it happened. Still dealing with that aspect of it. But so it does inspire me to keep Eye Candy going and to go harder in 2018. It brought my drive back because she helped me start it. So I can't let it go. I can't not make it be something because she put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in the beginning of it. And even towards the end, you know, like at the wedding, she was styling me. She was still getting me together, pinning me, getting me right. She was always my stylist. So it, like I said, it motivates me to continue with Eye Candy and to go hard in 2018. But it hurts though. It really does hurt. And I know grieving is like, people grieve differently. I don't like losing people. I don't like death. This was probably the first death, something this close and this young, you know, because we're all in our 30s. Me and the people I grew up with, you know, and it's just like, what? You know, like a month after Lady Red passed, I found out that my little cousin passed, and he was 28 years old, and he just dropped at work, heart attack.
With a wife and 2 children.
Yeah, has a wife, has 2 children. Both of his mothers died. I mean, not both his mother. His mother and his father, both his parents, I'm sorry, passed away. His mother died when he was a senior in high school. And then I think like 4 years later, his dad died. And then 4 years later, he died. So he left his brother, who now is kind of like an orphan. His whole immediate family is gone. And he left a wife and 2 kids. So death hit me a lot towards the end of 2017. A lot. And it's hard. So to go from, oh my gosh, I'm married, I'm planning a wedding, bridal shower, the bachelorette party, dealing with the drama of weddings, and then get married and have this big wedding, this wonderful wedding where everybody's there and everybody's showing they love me and they're happy for me and hugging on me and congratulating me and supporting my choice to marry, my best friend, and we're celebrating, we're turning up, we're eating, we're partying or whatever, to then death. And then deal with that, then death.
Yeah.
And now dealing with that, it's just like, wow, that's how I'm ending this year. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of on the edge.
So we're going to leave death in 2017.
Please leave death in
We'll leave it in 2017. We speak life.
Let's speak life in 2018.
Yes.
Please don't let me lose somebody else.
So, big ups and rest in care and rest in God's arms to Deanna and to Sterling.
Yes.
We love you and we love your family, and we're continuing to pray for you and your family.
Yes.
But I don't know if y'all been paying attention to my fat butt sitting down here. I've been talking about these cucumber sandwiches, but if y'all look, I'm slowly eating them all. So I've been eating them, but they're really good. They're really good. They got this cream cheese thing going on. I don't know if you can see it. It's something about white stuff I like eating.
Oh gosh!
But I'm eating it. So while I'm eating this cucumber sandwich and being bougie with my little pinky in the air,
yes,
let's talk about the wedding of the season.
Oh wow, the eye candy wedding. Yes,
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter themed wedding. So I shock a lot of people with that theme. I've been loving Harry Potter books since I was a child, and I love the movies as an adult, and I still love the books. But I don't know, I wanted to have a fun wedding, and initially when my husband proposed, I was like, just throwing ideas out there, and I was like, I want to have a Harry Potter wedding. He was like, it's your day, whatever you want, right? You tell me that, and I'm going to go with it. So I went with it. I didn't want the wedding to be like overkill Harry Potter. I wanted to have touches of Harry Potter, where if you were a fan of Harry Potter, you would catch it like, oh, okay. But it was still a wedding. And I think we definitely succeeded with doing that. The wedding was a lot of work. A lot of work.
That's because you did a DIY wedding.
Yes.
Most of the centerpieces, I'm talking with my mouth open. I do a lot of things with my mouth open. I'm trying to do it, but this rye bread is dry.
That's why you got the cream on there. It helps lubricate it.
Alright, anyway. She made all of the centerpieces. She did a lot. I would come over and there was a million candlesticks. And she was spray painting them. And she really went all the way out. So I can see why you were tired.
Yeah, I was.
But the day of the wedding, we started it all at 6 Acres.
Bed and breakfast.
Yes. And we had a blast, y'all.
It was
nice. We had a blast. We had breakfast there, mimosas. The wedding party got a chance to actually pamper and Miss Eye Candy. Her wedding planner, Miss Kimberly Reese of Reese Incorporated, was at the facility making sure everything was doing everything, and the day was a beautiful day.
It was. I was scared it was going to be cold or something or rain, but it was a really nice day.
It was
October
beautiful.
too, in Ohio. So.
It was a beautiful day. Sun was bright and shining. We all were laughing, and shout out to all the people from Florida. Shine!
Shine and shine. My backs.
Love y'all. And Jonathan, and who came up, and all the women came up to help make your day special.
Yeah.
And I remember okay, yo, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Alright, now this was the only thing that freaked me the heck out. Now, mind you, when it was her theme, I had never done it before. Didn't know how it was gonna turn out, but once I seen everything, I got it, and wow is all I can say. Is she had her wedding pictures taken at Spring Grove Cemetery. And when I tell you, those are some of the prettiest backdrops that I have ever seen. I want to go to the cemetery and have a photo shoot.
Girl, you gotta be creative, honey.
Yeah.
Be creative about it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had an amazing photographer.
What's his name?
Brian Welch.
Yeah, he was sexy, but he was married. I was trying to hit on him at the wedding.
Amazing videographer. Willie was there. Shout out to Willie. It was just nice. Like I said, it was awesome.
And the DJ was good. Oh, you and your dad.
The father-daughter dance. Come on.
Y'all gonna see a clip right here.
Yes, we worked it out. Did we not work it out?
Right. They did that. They did that.
Everybody says my dad outdanced me, but let me just say that a week before the wedding, I sprained my ankle. So that's why I didn't have my heels on for the father-daughter dance. And I didn't want to fall. So he outdanced me, but I was captain of the dance team 2 years straight, honey. I could burn him in dancing, just know that.
Damn, Lord, he was getting it. He was getting it. Both Julie's mom and Mike's mom looked beautiful.
Yeah.
Their smiles radiated throughout the day from beginning to the end. They were there. The children, Mike and Julie's children were there. They were beaming. And overall, I have to say, they had like one of the livest bridal parties that was there.
What?
Yes, we were turned up for them.
What?
And we had fun. And I got a shout out. I'm going to tell you something. You know who stole the show? And I don't know who this girl was. I don't know where she came from. But the bartender.
Oh, yes.
If you had an event, that person that you got to make sure can hold stuff down. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't know what that little girl's name was that was holding that bar down. But that bartender, shout out to you. You were the true
Everybody
MVP.
loved the bartender.
Everybody
loved the bartender.
She brought us back drinks back to the back before the wedding started. She made sure we had water and juice and stuff. Because what you didn't know is my I kind of got lightheaded.
Oh, wow.
And back, because mind you, we hadn't ate.
Right. Well, we had food.
I hadn't ate because I was getting my nails done, doing makeup. And
girl, you can tell I was stuffing my face, drinking them mimosas. I needed to calm down. So I was over in that kitchen at that bed breakfast.
She was lit.
I needed to calm down. So.
But, shout out to Kristen Kitchen over at 6 Acres. Y'all did us right.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
It was awesome. Yeah. So makeup artist Ray from Image by Ray, she hooked me up. I mean, hair, face, nails. I was complete Image by Ray, she did me.
She beat her face like OJ beat Nicole.
We don't know that. He got off.
OJ beat Nicole. He beat that girl down. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all know OJ did it. He just got away with it.
We're not going to discuss that. That guy lived in 1990 something.
OJ did it. No, we know OJ did it. We just happy that he got away with it. Come on. It is what it is.
I don't know nothing.
But anyway, we're going to take the wedding of the year and the marriage and wife life over to 2018.
Right. Bring that. I'm going to start doing weddings though. That made me have a passion for doing it.
No, you're doing my party first.
I know. Well, parties in general, but I definitely want to do somebody's wedding. I feel like with my wedding, there was a few glitches that I couldn't control because I was the bride.
Right.
So I couldn't be out there, you know what I mean? And I want to do somebody's wedding where I can't control it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I want to be able to control it. So I'm going to definitely start doing some more parties because that was fun. I did learn something about myself.
Maybe I should get a new husband.
You leave that attitude in 27.
Megan, you're next. Bucks, you're next.
Smoker want to get married. What is that with the shade between Letitia and Mocha? Child. Oh yeah, okay.
Mocha. You won't get married, girl. Okay, call. Talk about that, girl. We're gonna talk about it, but stop giving the milk away for free.
Is that true? Is that why people don't get married? That's what I say. Stop treating as like husbands. So that's the same thing as buying a cow getting the milk.
But and let me tell y'all something. Okay, let me be real here. Okay, I love me some Mocha. Okay, Mocha held it down at the wedding, and I love me some Mocha. And my prayers are with her because her her guy has been dealing with a lot of health crisis in 2017. So we actually I played with Mocha, but let it be known I got Mocha's back. That's my girl. She can do some face and makeup and lashes. So only I can mess with Mocha like that. Y'all can't mess with Mocha like that, okay? But that's my girl. But really, Mocha, you really won't give me a girl. Okay. Anyway, so
she said she wants to have a destination wedding. She wants to designer invitations. We already got ideas. You know I'm good on this. So whenever
where's she gonna get a destination wedding? What, Avondale? Girl, anyway.
Either Jamaica or the Dominican Republic or
okay, well we gonna take that over to 2018. We're gonna see if 2019 comes and she's still a girlfriend.
Ooh, shade, honey. I'm not.
I'm gonna sip right now. Okay, so anyway,
my friend like that. She gonna get married. All right, she gonna get married. Speaking into existence.
I said we gonna see what we gonna see what happens come 2019.
Because you know what? It seems like a lot of people are booed up. Normally, it's like one person in the circle.
Megan, I need to meet
Bucks
your boyfriend.
Bucks is booed up. So we'll see what happens with Bucks. We got Mocha. We got Penny.
I'm gonna tell y'all,
everybody's booed up right now.
Buxton got her an African prince. She doing that coming to America thing. That's right. Woof, woof, woof. Big dog. Woof, woof. What you like? Whatever you like. We're gonna see. Bucks, we're gonna see what 2018 brings you to. Yes,
right. I think everybody's getting moved up in 2017.
We're gonna see if she gets pregnant in 2018.
Speak it. Name it and claim it.
Shabba.
Who was the top man, celebrity man? Because the top man in 2017.
Obama.
The top man in 2017
still
was definitely my husband's my top man. But celebrity wise, like
Obama.
who did the most? Like who got the most buzz? Who did the most things?
We still lit.
Obama. We love Obama. What all did he do in 2017? We gotta think about somebody.
He left us. He left us.
That's not good.
He left us.
No.
And we miss him. And we want him to come back.
We miss him, but I don't think he's a talked about man for 2017.
We ain't no talked about. The cheaters is the talk. The sis where your hoe at is the top men. Oh, beer game matters are the top men. Gray sweatpants matters are you know.
I'm trying to think of movies, like who did the most movies, who made the most money, who made the most. Colin Kaepernick, he was talked about the most. Football,
he was hated the most.
I think what he did was a positive thing.
I think, look, anytime somebody gets on their knees, to me, it's a positive thing. So I'm all for you.
I mean, I don't think he was the most hated. I just think the most racist came out about it. Like Trump supporters came out to hate him.
And yeah, they hated him.
Right. But they're not in the majority.
But Colin, but they blacklisted him from the NFL.
He gave up his career.
Right, to do that.
Yeah.
But I don't think that they should let him back in now.
They should?
Yeah, I think they should.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah, I think they should. So
they're not going to, though.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. They're not, because to do so is to admit wrongness.
Right, they're not going to.
But Colin, we're going to take you over to 2018.
Yes, we're taking him with us.
So Omarosa, we're giving you back. Colin, you still, even though you lighter than me, your black card is still
You know what,
valid.
a lot of people that are like biracial in 2017.
I thought you were about to say bisexual.
No.
Because that is something else that's been a really big thing in 2017.
No. A lot of people that are biracial are the most like for the movement, woke people for us. And it's crazy because you got people that are not. They cooning and shucking and jiving for Trump and doing these little tap dances around for Trump and other whites or whatever. But then you got people that are half black and half white or half black and half something else that's actually fighting for the cause for equality for blacks. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Did you see that the guy who I Can't Breathe, Eric Garner?
Yeah, his daughter.
His daughter just died. Yeah, so shout out to them.
Yeah.
But
so okay, we got the top guy. You can't think of anybody else, another guy that did something?
Obama.
Okay, so what about top woman? We got like Oprah, no. No, Oprah.
You get a car. No.
What about what's her name? Tiffany Haddish. She be like,
Hey, yep.
because she
like
kind of
you.
like the star for this year.
Yeah,
she
I
like did her thing.
the Black Unicorn.
Yeah,
I like her. I definitely want to see what she's gonna have coming
Yeah.
up in 2018. I think that she's gonna set herself up to be the female version of Kevin Hart.
I hope she better.
Well,
Oh, that's a scandal. We can leave in 2017. Kevin Hart cheating on his wife in a sex tape.
Well, we said all cheaters are getting. Remember
Okay.
we said here, come closer, boo. Come here. Okay. If you have a man and he's married, and you're messing with him while he's married, and he leaves his first wife to get with you, okay? And then y'all get married. Guess what he's gonna do? He's going to cheat on you.
You think that's how?
And then he's gonna admit, yes.
Okay,
It's like the guy who says that he hits you, and then he's not gonna hit. If he hits,
we'll just say there's always exceptions to the rule because some people
change.
Yeah, some people do change. Like they get the right woman and they completely change. Like some people are just not happy in a situation. Now some people are just serial cheaters.
Yeah.
They just cheat. They want something new and they just cheat. Some
And
people cheat because they're lacking something, and when they're lacking something, because I feel like sometimes people go to that saying like how you got him is how you lose, and once you cheat, always cheat. That ain't always true. Sometimes you get older, you can cheat in your 20s and then get 40 and don't want to be cheating no more. You know, like you grow up, you evolve. Like you said, junior year in school, you was a hoe. You ain't a hoe no more.
I don't. I never said I was not one no more.
You said you don't do that no more.
I said I don't do it no more.
Okay.
But I didn't say that the hoe was not still in there somewhere.
Well, you don't do it no more, so a cheater might not cheat
I'm a
no more.
reformed hoe.
He could be a reformed cheater.
Huh?
A man could be a
Yeah,
reformed
but
cheater.
if
A woman could be a
given,
reformed cheater.
but given the circumstances, given the circumstances, for it to happen, like let's give you an example here, okay? I'm married. If Morris Chestnut walked in that door right there, my hoe is gonna come out, and I'm gonna cheat.
Okay, so who's the top couple of 2017?
You and Mike.
Yay!
Good answer. Good answer. I'm gonna eat me a cucumber sandwich for that one, okay?
I'm trying to think of a couple that inspires me. Like
Melania and Trump.
No.
He doesn't even hold her hand.
Right. Definitely the Obamas.
Obama. the Obamas.
Like in my vows, I said you are the Barack to my Michelle.
Yeah, I
Clip
think
to my Claire.
somebody
Yeah,
asked me
my
what
Papa.
did a lot of people say, what did Barack Obama do as president? And I said what he did as president goes beyond law and it goes beyond policies. He allowed African Americans to see a true marriage. He allowed African Americans to see a black man love,
His
respect, and put his wife up on a pedestal. He allowed my son to see a man who was being called monkeys, being questioned about his birth, hold his head up. So he did.
He showed America a black father. He showed America a black husband.
Yeah.
He showed America a black lawyer. He showed America, you know what I mean? Like he a black graduate from Harvard. Like he showed America that blacks aren't thugs. All blacks ain't thugs. All blacks ain't deadbeats. All blacks ain't cheaters. All blacks ain't this. And I love him for that.
But Barack can be hood.
But I said not
He
thugs.
dropped the mic.
I said
he dropped the
thugs.
mic.
He's not a thug.
He had it, didn't he? He has thug in it. In the bedroom, I bet you.
Well, that's the difference. Behind closed doors is a whole different. I'm talking about the image of pants sagging, guns hanging, smoking joints out, you know, in front of everybody. Roll up, you know, like he
Can
had
we leave that? Can we leave that in 2017?
It'll be nice, but I'm not a full
Pants. I'm so sick of seeing y'all boxers.
Can we leave skinny jeans for men in 2017 and joggers? Why do you guys like wearing stuff that's tight? Like you need to have breathing area for your men.
I should have liked. I'm gonna tell you something. It
I don't
depends.
like
I like this. I like some of the skinny jeans.
I don't like it. My husband cannot wear a skinny jean. Not a never.
Well, I like it because I'm a creep.
I like the gray sweatpants. Okay, I'm all for the gray sweatpants.
Can your man wear gray pants?
Gray sweatpants around me?
Can he wear them outside?
With me?
Maybe.
Beyonce gave birth to twins. Congratulations in 2017. That's nice.
Did she give birth?
Yeah, she was pregnant. That heifer was pregnant.
How you know?
I seen it. It wasn't like the last time. She was showing us the whole pregnancy this time. So we like, yeah, you look pregnant. Like, she looked, unless she had a real good prosthetic, she looked like she was good pregnant. And she couldn't do what she could do before. Like, when she was pregnant this time, she was trying to perform. She was out of breath. Like, you could tell, like, oh, yeah, twins is different than one baby, first of all. So her whole energy was different this pregnancy. Plus, she older.
So, I think we talked about
enough.
everything 2017. So, going into 2018, what is your mantra for 2018?
In 2018, I guess what motivates me for 2018, what I'm going to live by, is make a difference. I don't know exactly what kind of difference I plan on making, but I'm making a difference. Whether it's in the world, in my family, in my friendships, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just going to make a difference. In some kind of way, I'm making a difference. I'm not saying I'm going to do, this big gesture, for society and humanity. It might be a difference for my family, but it's going to be a difference. A lot of people talk a good game, and, oh, you shouldn't do this, oh, you shouldn't do that. I'm not going to do a lot of talking in 2018. I'm going to do a lot of action. Okay. So watch me. Watch me work in 2018. Watch me work. What about you? What are you doing about it?
Well, as y'all can see, I'm leaning back now. I done ate like all of my stomach hurt. I done ate all those sandwiches. 2018, I am going to live a little bit.
Yeah.
A lot of people think because they see me out and about that I'm this big public person, but I'm really not. I work and I go home. Mm-hmm. My life are my children and my husband. So I really don't go over to girlfriends' houses. I really don't do outings with other people. And I think this year I want to do that more. I want to do barbecues. I want to do game nights. I want to expand a little bit.
Well, I just put you on my guest list because we do that already.
I don't know, because you hang around people like Mocha. I can only take her.
Mocha don't show up half the time,
but that's what I want to do. I want to live a little bit. I want to do things. One thing I'm going to do in 2018 is I'm going to eat crawfish.
Oh, crawfish is good.
I never did. Somebody told me you have to suck the head. I think I would be good at sucking the head. So I'm going to try crawfish.
It's good.
I've never did it. So that's something I want to do. I want to do a crawfish tasting. And I wish you all the best for 2018. My butt is full. Them little cucumber sandwiches catch up to you.
They do.
I'm sleepy. I drank all my cocoa.
Well, y'all get ready for Eye Candy 2018, The Adventures of Shine and Sean. My Babs is going to have a new show on Eye Candy TV.
That's my girlfriend. Shine is my girlfriend. If I was to become a bisexual, Shine. That's my pimp.
Eye Candy After Dark is coming back.
That's where I talk dirty to y'all.
Eye Candy Land magazine is coming back. Women Empowerment 2018. Get ready for that. Candy Girls Ride. Candy Girls Ride. Christmas in Candyland is coming back. We're just gonna be doing it. So the wedding's over, y'all. White light all day.
Unless, of course, she gets pregnant. If she gets pregnant, everything's gonna take a back seat because Mike is gonna make it take a back seat. Just to let y'all know, if she gets pregnant, all bets is off.
No, we're not. Unless it's a bad pregnancy, unless it's high risk or something crazy. But no, we're still gonna do this stuff. I'm gonna just waddle with it. Waddle. So go there.
From our family to your family. Happy New Year from Candy, Eye Candy Productions.
Guys, be blessed, and we will see y'all in 2018. Deuces. You gonna finish it?